What's going on? What's going on YouTube? Daniel back here for another video. So if you don't know me, my name is Daniel. I help people with nutrition over the things I learned over the past 7-8 years, reversing my psoriasis and living drug-free to help you live your best life and also reverse any skin conditions and just be your best self. So for this video, this is something that may seem simple, may seem obviously obvious, but as you see from the title, this is the one thing you have to stay away from. And it is also the hardest thing for many people to stay away from if you want to have the best digestion possible, and that is alcohol. So yes, it's alcohol. You know, you right now watching, probably like, oh, this, I already don't want to do this, you know, this sucks. But you know, listen, alcohol has been sold to you as just something that is okay to do. It's actually poison. You used to have myths before of grandparents or your parents telling you like the glass of wine a day keeps the doctor away. All that stuff has been recently debunked by Andrew Huberman, and there's a podcast about it. You know, the effects of alcohol. Literally no alcohol at all in your system serves you at all. And the thing about alcohol is it literally destroys everything. It destroys the cell, it goes through cells in your body. It also destroys all good bacteria and bad bacteria in your gut. Think of it just like a nuke going off in your stomach. So that's why you're vomiting when you drink too much. You have a lot of pain, stomach pain. You obviously get drunk super fast when you don't have any food in your system, and also it's something that just stays there. And you have also, if you ever drank before, you have the day after you have, they call it like I guess drunk shits, or you just like having need to shit. It's basically because your body is fighting off poison that's not supposed to be there. Alcohol's not supposed to be in your system. It's the body is giving you all the signs to not have it in you, but you still keep drinking and doing it. And obviously this starts when you're young. You're in elementary school, you're grade 7 or 8, maybe even before you start getting introduced to it. You're like trying it out with your friends. It's like the cool thing to do. Who can drink and hold their alcohol? So basically it's like a contest, and this is basically when you start to like introduce it into your life. And it's like I said, it's a cool thing. You get invited to parties, and everyone's like getting alcohol from other brothers and sisters, or their parents give them alcohol, and everyone's just like drinking secretly in their basement. And it's super cool, and like you don't want to be the one like starts puking, because it's like a rite of passage if you're like people tell about it after, stuff like that. But eventually this should be the time you realize it's not good for you, but people still keep doing it and doing it. And in society, it's deemed as like the cool thing. It's okay to do, right? Like you go to work and you let's go have a drink. You go on a date, let's have a drink. Let's go for drinks. So it's like poison is constantly just being introduced into your environment. It's something you absolutely have to cut out, especially if you're in the phase where you just found out that nutrition is your journey, and you have to begin to use food as medicine. Alcohol is not an option. Like, it's the last thing you should be doing. I know you're hearing this and you're like, fuck, I hate this guy a little bit. He's making me change my life so much. But listen, until I cut out alcohol, I never actually got any results. I used to be almost there, and like, I would like basically have most of my symptoms reversed, but I would always, keep going out. I wouldn't like to drink just because I never had the best experience with alcohol. You could say I'm a lightweight, but also I had a lot of family that would be drinking a lot, something that didn't really like appetize me to do. It's like I kind of just saw it and I was like, this is not appealing to me. So I also played sports a lot growing up. So, I was never like the kid. There's just like the kids that, play sports, and the kids that are kind of, not athletic. So they kind of just tend towards, intoxicating themselves, stuff like that. For me, it was just like, I love soccer so much that I would just rather just, do anything to not keep doing, like to keep doing it. So staying away from things like, too much drinking, too much drugs, stuff like that. But eventually it got to an age, I think it was about like probably 19, 20 after, when I realized soccer was not going to get me anywhere. So I started to, experiment a bit more with it. But yeah, when I realized that I had to cut it out was basically like probably a few years ago. Obviously, like when you're going out, I had a phase. I mentioned this in another YouTube video where I was like the Playboy phase, and I essentially was just sacrificing basically my healing and stuff like that for women. So just taking, alcohol, like, for me, it was just to like make the woman comfortable. I didn't actually like to do it until I got out of that stage of my life, and where I'm at now is just like, no one can really ask me to drink. It's just like, sure, everyone knows that I don't drink, and it's just something that like there's no benefit to it. Like I said, it's being debunked. There is no actual benefit in terms of a wine a day or whatever it is that you want to believe. It's all a myth. So you have to start to understand that if you want to heal, this is the one thing you have to remove. There's never an instance where you should be having it, ever. And if you want to keep trying it and see how it goes, let me know. But I can tell you right now from experience that it's the thing that's hold you from a completely healing. And like I said, there's no benefit to it. It's a crutch for many people, especially men, liquid courage, to like be the man they want to be, or like be a different person. But you have to. This is actually, like I said, a blessing in disguise. This whole journey for you is a blessing. So removing alcohol, removing stuff that don't serve you, bad food, stuff like that, you're gonna get more fit. It'll force you to be more confident, as opposed to like leaning on alcohol and drugs as a confidence boost to like whatever it is you want to do. Be social. If you're a man watching this, hit on women. If you're a woman, make an excuse to be with a man. These are all going to be removed from you, so you have to be authentic, natural, and that is the best remedy. So nature is God's medicine for you, and He's giving you, the ability to use that and understand your journey. So understand alcohol is a no-go. This video is from personal experience. You can take it or not. Like I said, it is one thing that will hold you back. You can try it out and let me know how it goes. Let me know in the comments how it's going for you right now, if you're drinking right now, and if you see any benefits. So my rule is, if you can't do it in large quantities, why do it at all? Alcohol being the one thing that you drink in large quantities, you have the possibility of dying. So why would you keep drinking it? So anyways, super short video, but obviously something that will help you either way. Remove this. If you don't remove anything and you do this, you already see big results. But then you start removing gluten, dairy, stuff like that. It's different triggers that will help you. I'll make a video about that actually as well. The different triggers that would be more susceptible for you being, on this journey. But anyways, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. Also leave some comments below in terms of what your thoughts are. If you think you have to leave it, what you essentially think about the subject. And you can also connect with me on Instagram. But other than that, more stuff coming soon, and keep killing it.